being very good as far as I've heard. And now that you've kind of taken a look at it, is it as good as it was built to be?
Two things. The email server is not part of the sheriff's system. The sheriff does use that email server, but the email server is actually in this half of the building and services all departments in this building except for the registry.
Yep.
And that is what was very far behind. The sheriff's department themselves, that system is a very good system. There is redundancy built in, and also provisions made for any failure can be rectified very quickly. And it is actually a very good system.
Okay, so it makes sense from your point of view?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they have critical needs for dispatch,
right,
that none of the other departments have. I mean, even if the email server, when it is down, everybody can live without email for a few hours while we get that back out and running. When dispatch goes down, that is...
The dispatch is 4 updates behind, but that was a good system as well, or was that rickety?
It worked and worked flawlessly.
Okay.
It's just that the software company is requiring us to get rid of it because they don't support it anymore.
Okay.
Even though it worked, it was a very stable version, it is that far behind and needs to be brought up to date.
Okay, great, thank you.
John, I
Yes.
have a question. Last week you said that included the sheriff's department, the server that we need.
The email server does include the sheriff's department, but it was never maintained by the sheriff's department. It was always maintained by the administration side.
Okay. Good. All right, if you can come in next week then at 8:45, it'd be great.
I will.
Thank you. All right, Jason?
Did you need the senior commissioners or?
I asked the county, is that what you said? I didn't hear what you said.
No, I stopped in to, did you need me to go over this revision or?
Yes.
Discuss?
Yes.
David, while he's setting up, Jason Wilson for the second.
Yes.
It might be sensible, because when you start talking about the cost of the computer thing in the sheriff's department, when you're doing your breakdown, if you broke down that this went to dispatch, I understand that dispatch falls under the sheriff's department.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to explain figures to people and you look at the sheriff's department costing as much time as the rest of the complex together, it's actually dispatch that does that. So
Yeah.
when he's figuring out his billing, he says that if you could get him to, it might be sensible to do it.
Yep.
Tweak it out as a separate.
Regarding the dispatch, we've received a letter from Conway, Wolfboro, and Moultonboro. They have their dispatch. They don't want to pay for our dispatch. So that's something that we need to take a look at. Probably can't do it this cycle in this budget, but they don't feel that they need to pay their portion of the county tax that goes towards dispatch because they have their own dispatch.
Right.
If we keep what we have, that means all the other towns are going to increase their cost for dispatching. And some of those towns that, those other towns that don't dispatch, it would increase their cost, or we cut back, or whatever.
I understand.
The whole thing has to be looked at. But all the other, on the other hand, we could do the dispatch for them. We've offered it to Moultonboro. I know a number of years ago, and I want to say 7 or 8 years ago, Moultonboro could have saved $90,000 if they used our dispatch. And they didn't. They decided not to do that. Okay, Jason, what have you done to change your budget?
We went back, looked at it. We reduced the number of new hires for COs down to 2. Dropped the salary down to $802,612. All the Social Security, medical insurance, retirement expense, all those fluctuated. We reduced the
Nursing salaries?
nursing salaries, down to $194,048. That was to bring in 1 LPN. Equipment, new equipment, we reduced that to $8,800, $8,874.
Wait a minute, where's
New equipment?
new equipment down the bottom?
097?
Yep.
Down to 8874. And adjusted the meals down to 234,360.
I'm sorry, Jason, you adjusted what?
The meals, that was to accommodate the
Meals, okay.
the staff, down to 234,360. And we adjusted the heating expense down to 187,467. That was based on the number of gallons times $2.12 a gallon. I believe that was all the reductions that we made, and it increased by about $187,000 over a proposed budget from last year. And it's up 5.9%.
Did the revenue change at all?
Revenue I put at 66,000. I didn't bring my sheets. I apologize. But it's at $66,000, and I think it's over. Last year we adopted somewhere around 33 or 35,000.
Okay. I guess last night I was thinking, or early this morning, you want to put radios in each of your vehicles, and you also want portable radios. Is there any way that the portable radios could fit the bill for this year and not put in the permanent radios in the vehicles?
When you go inside a car, the portable radios don't
work inside the car.
Yeah, we had thought about putting an antenna system so you could just plug the portable radio in. You're talking the difference of a 5-watt radio as opposed to a, I want to say it's a 50-watt radio in the mobile units.
Mm.
But when I asked about that, they had said that it's the equivalency of taking aluminum foil and putting it around the radio, and it just doesn't allow the. Because we had originally I thought about that just to keep the cost low.
Okay. Have you changed anything in the, I don't know if it's under the equipment, the ammo, guns and all that?
Yes, we did. We reduced some.
What category is that under?
That was under the new equipment. So we
Under
made
new
some
equipment?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We made some reductions there. I guess so.
Well, the two areas right now that I'm concerned about still is the training under the ammo and all of the weaponry that you have.
I didn't ask for any weapons.
No, I didn't ask for weapons, but storage facilities and.
That's been all cut out.
You cut that out?
That's how we got.
That's out of that?
$8,800. I took that from $20,000 down to.
Okay.
Cut $12,000 out of it.
Okay. And then the radio bothers me a little bit. And that's under.
Where's the radio?
Where's the radio? Yeah,
New
what's the
equipment?
radios
Under
under?
new equipment, yes, sir. The portable radios is under here.
You know what equipment they're under? What line item?
New equipment.
Oh, that's under that item too?
The mobile radios are under vehicle expenses, and then the portable radios is under new equipment.
if you get 2 new officers, will that cut down any on the overtime?
That was all training. You gotta account for, these people won't be added to the schedule until after April. So for the first few months, I'm still running with the crew that I have.
Okay.
So,
And the reason for the overtime is he's had 3 people out.
you're running, I'm running 8 under where I should be.
You're running 8 under now?
Well, based on that study.
Oh,
Based on the floor layout,
yeah.
we're running 8 under where we really should be. So,
Anybody from the public got any questions?
no, sir, that was when they designed the facility.
Okay.
It was all part of the original design.
So you don't have a pool to draw from other than who works there?
Correct.
You do have a couple you can
I
call in.
have 2 part-time staff. They're per diems, so we don't pay them unless we call them in. And we don't have any built-in part-time people that are on a rotation throughout the year.
So the 2 people that are out right now, are the per diems filling their positions until they come back?
We have 3 people out, right?
I only have 1 person out this
One
point.
person out. You had 3.
I had 3 over the course of the year. Yes, what we have done to accommodate, if the per diems are not available because they have full-time jobs, we'll take people from a shift and backfill that person that's out to keep the overtime from, so I'm robbing from one shift to cover another shift to make me thin on it. So,
Well, the commissioners need to take a look at his budget. I mean, he's gone from 18% down to 5.9%, basically. That's quite a reduction. But on the other hand, it's still higher than what the delegation would like to see. So it's a case of, if we go with his budget, we're going to have to fight for it, and we don't have any of the union contracts in there yet.
right.
And you know we're meeting tomorrow at 8.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, yes, Mr. Basson.
With the subcommittee's meeting December 2nd at 9 o'clock.
That's gonna be in this room too, right?
Huh?
That's gonna be in this room, based on the...
Wherever you want to have it.
Okay. Yeah, if you wanna do it at the facility, that'd be perfect. If you wanna go into the jail.
Well, I think there might be some more people coming this time around. We had a full house the last time we were there, and there might be more this year.
Okay.
I can't be there.
Do you have a executive meeting in
The Hampshire
Concord?
Association of Counties, yeah.
Is that a Friday?
Yes, it's the first Friday of the month.
Anybody that puts meetings together, try to stay away from the first Friday of the month.
Do you wanna postpone it to...
No.
No, okay.
Can you be there, Asher,
Uh,
on Friday?